The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game.
Set to kick it off.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Ready up.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offense tries to go RPO and hand off to the running back, but how about the defense up front? They're just too stout. They're not getting moved anywhere, and they're able to make a big-time play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. Might as well stick with him. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all over the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got room at the 35. He's loose. Touchdown, TCU! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
TCU 7.
You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead.
Set to kick off.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. 1st quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Great place to start for this offense.
Get ready. Set.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Let's go. Set.
Dropping back, it's Daniels. Under fire. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Blue 42 strong. Check. Red 70 black soft.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And it's been a rough start for this defense. They've given up too many yards, a third down right there, but a good chance to bow your neck now, to make a statement. First and goal, we got to be physical, got to stop the run game, get a chance to make a stop on this first possession, and force a field goal.
He'll set up to throw. Big guy smells it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Ohio State. Quick strike through the air for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
The return is tackled down at the 11, and the TCU offense will take over. 1st and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Francis. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He makes a grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw, it's Francis. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And they're not on the same page there.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Durr. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To throw, it's Francis. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean...
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. Gets away from one, finds some space. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass and 1 second remains.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Francis. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Ohio State 14, TCU 7.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
To advance on the football.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. To the air on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. After the flag, 1st and 15 for this offense. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
Line getting set on 2nd down. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Snags it on the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short.
Check. Black 29. Ready. Roller. Shot.
And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there. Now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. He gets a block. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Gets the back moving. Pulls and fires complete. At midfield, he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
TCU, number 26, with the catch and score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
TCU, 14.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Straight ahead from inside his 25. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27.
Blue 27 patio. Blue 27.
Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third.
The end of the third quarter with the score, Ohio State 17.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Check, check.
The play action fake. Trying to beat the D deep. And he hauls it in at the 25. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Hard running there. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. He wants it all. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Finds a little space. Discards him with the stiff arm. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. The give to the tailback. Across the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. It'll be 3rd quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass, it's Francis. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a 2-minute situation, they've got a 2-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. And they didn't pick up any extra room to operate, but they at least got it back to the original line of scrimmage.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Check. Red 54, flex, monster. Here we go. Ready, set.
Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to.